Hi, I'm Arn Menconi, and I'm running for Senate District 8. And I want to thank all the delegates for taking the time out to watch this video in order to earn your vote so that I could go on and beat Bob Rankin and take back Senate District 8. I want to first start off by thanking Emily Tracy and Sonia Macy for endorsing me. It's a great honor. Emily Tracy ran for Senate District 8 twice in 2012 and 2016. There's no one that knows this territory as well as she does, and she's entrusted me in order to defeat Bob Rankin. She knows that I will make this my full-time job as I'm campaigning between now and November 3rd in order to knock on every door, talk to the voters, and make sure that a Democrat wins. It's also a great honor to have Sonia Macy endorse me and nominate me. And Sonia and I met while I was running for U.S. Congress, and she was Diane Mintz-Bush's campaign manager at the time. And she understands what it takes. We saw each other along that campaign trail, and we got to become friends. And as soon as the primary was over, I called Diane Mintz-Bush and endorsed her and worked on her campaign, just like I'm endorsing Diane Mintz-Bush for U.S. Congress today. We have to start off by saying that when you're watching this, I recorded this on April 5th. Things are changing every single day in Colorado. We don't know what to expect in the next 2 weeks or next week or next couple of months as to what's going to happen with coronavirus. This is a pandemic, and it's like a Category 5 hurricane that is ripping through our nation and our world. So things are going to change fast. We have a healthcare crisis. We'll have an economic crisis. We're seeing a crisis in feudalism where the federal government is saying that we have to rely on states. And we're going to see that our economy is going to be in ruins. We all have friends who are losing jobs. We have friends who are sick. We know that our hospitals are ill-prepared with PPEs. So I'm understanding I know what it's like to be a leader in a time of crisis and make change. I was a 2-term Eagle County Commissioner from 2001, right after 9/11, to 2009. I know what it's like to put in place affordable housing legislation, to put in and find dollars for early child care development. I am a legislator and I am a leader that believes in speaking for the voices that are not being heard. Just like in 1993 when I started a charity called SOS Outreach that is running since the mid-90s in Summit County, Routt County, throughout the United States, 35 ski resorts. I know what it's like in order to analyze budgets and find dollars, just like I had to do a forensic on the Eagle County government budget when our county manager was trying to hide millions of dollars, because those dollars have to be used, just like what I'm proposing to go forward with. You know, I have important issues that I'd like to talk to you about. I got into this race because I feel as though we are going to have climate destruction in the next 8 years as the scientist has predicted. But right now we have a new problem, a new crisis, and that is what COVID is going to do to our state budget. And if you entrust me and I own your vote, I'll get in there and I'll try to find dollars, not only the dollars that are scarce right now, because we're going to see a 10% cut in our budget from a $30 billion budget to by $3 billion. We have to find unique and creative ways. That's why my friend and former chief economist with McKinsey and I are trying to plan out how we could figure out a way to debruce and look towards a wealth tax on property values, say over $5 million for 5 years, so that we could borrow against those dollars and bring in new monies for our healthcare industry, for people who are going bankrupt, for training, etc. This is about a Green New Deal, a New Deal, call it whatever you want. But by the time we get to the primaries, by the time we're in the general, we're going to have a decimated budget and we're going to have to be creative. We're going to have to figure out how to help our healthcare crisis that we're in. I'm Arn Menconi. I hope I get your vote, and I'm going to be calling you and talking to you about what's important to you. Thank you very much.